a hero. Just look in the mirror. No one's gonna save you now, so you better save yourself.
Hello, beautiful people. Thanks for stopping by my place where we hang out and have conversations about people in the entertainment industry. Now let's get ready for some sugar talk. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my place. Today we're going to have a conversation about the discord between Africans and Black Americans. There is this TikToker by the name of Shaquille Baldwin 1 that started a campaign. Yes, a campaign to boycott African American or African businesses from August 1st to August 31st. Listen to this clip as the TikToker expresses why she feels the Black Americans should boycott African businesses. And I'll be right back with my commentary.
Black Americans, come here. Come here. This is a message for y'all, especially my Black American women. Come here. Listen. I think it's time for us to show how strong and how powerful the Black American dollar is, since they don't believe us. I think it's time to boycott the braiding shops. That's what I think it's time to do. It's time to boycott the braiding shops. Stop going. We know how to braid. Let's braid our own hair. Support our own small businesses. Stop going to the braid shops. Teach them how to have some fucking respect, because they have none. Black American power. Black American dollar. They need us. We don't need them. Remember that. Do I wish there could be unity in a community? Absolutely. But that ain't gonna happen until they give us our fucking respect. And they've never done it. So, fuck all that. Boycott time. No more African braid shops. It's time to boycott the African braid shops. Stop going. Let's show them how powerful our Black American dollar is, since they think we can't control this fucking narrative. Since they think we got everything, let's show them how much we really fucking got. Black American power. Again, I'm going to keep saying it. Like, follow, share, comment below. What you think? Hi, guys. So listen, I made this post to boycott the African braid shops. And honestly, I didn't expect it to pick up as much momentum as it did, but it did. And I think it's a good thing. And like I said, I don't just talk about it, I bees about it. So since it's picking up so much momentum, since we are in a paradigm shift, and since we as Black Americans are really sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired of telling them we are sick and tired of being beat, battered, bullied, and abused by every ethnicity that is not a Black American, I have picked a date, and I say starting August the 1st, for the entire month of August, we boycott African-owned businesses. That includes restaurants, hair salons, braid shops, etc., etc. It's time to show them that our Black American dollar is what runs this damn country. We are no longer tolerating disrespect. We are demanding it. We have been punching bags long enough. No more. So, I say again, August 1st, we're going to start. And for the entire month of August, no support for African businesses from Black America. Now, there are some of you in the comments that are saying, well, if we're going to do this to our own people, to Africans, which, by the way, they're not our own people. They are not Black American, and they don't even want to associate themselves with us. But I digress. If we're going to do this to them, then y'all are saying, well, we should do this to the Asians. We should do this to the Arabs. We should do this to this. I agree. And if you want to do that, start your cause. Shit, again, I bees in the trap. I'm about this life. We can do one ethnicity a month for all I care. Start your cause. Get out my comments. Start your cause, and we'll follow it. That's it. Don't challenge me to do it. I'm doing what I believe in right now. So you do what you believe in right now. This one is August. Pick who you want to do for the month of September. State your case. Start your cause. Share your video that is motivating this, and rally the troops. I'm all in. But right now, for the month of August, August 1st through August 31st, no support for African businesses. All right? And as I always say, Black American power. Let's go.
Y'all heard that, right? Now I understand her grievances. I would feel some type of way too if I was being disrespected at any business establishment. However, this lady didn't give us no context to what the problem is, other than they are disrespectful with no reference story. Baby girl, you have a right to do business in this country. This is America. When you have a bad experience with a business, file a complaint, not a campaign. There are no laws in America for being rude and disrespectful. Was any racial word spewed? Were you threatened? Were you assaulted? Maybe you can answer this. What is the name of the establishment? Or what triggered you to even make this video? It's very dangerous to create a campaign off one's emotions without substance to the cause. I'm 100% against this. And if this boycott manifests in August, then we have lost the plight. Africans are not our enemies. They are our brothers and sisters. Some may even say they are our hating ass cousins. All in all, we're family. And we ain't going against family, especially when the whole world is against our black family. This issue can be handled another way, by first starting with the conversation, not a boycott. This beautiful black queen couldn't have said it any better. Listen to this clip.
We ain't boycotting African fucking businesses. What the fuck is wrong? What is going on here, fam? We ain't boycotting no African businesses. Not in America. Not when we got all these other motherfuckers against us that we need to be fighting. You know, when you start boycotting somebody, that's when you have exhausted the possibility of having a fucking conversation. When was the last time you sat down and tried to have a conversation with another individual on this diaspora? We ain't boycotting each other. Fuck out of here. That's stupid. And I don't give a fuck who came up with the stupid ass idea. You're a jackass for it. Y'all need to understand the difference between everyday black people and fucking black capitalists. Do you know what this really boils down to? Marketing fail. The goddamn owner, CEO of Essence Magazine, that was a huge fucking fail. That woman don't fucking know you. None of you. No, and it doesn't matter where the fuck you come from. She wants your attention so she can market to you. What does that have to do with the sister that braids your motherfucking hair and keeps you looking tight and right every goddamn weekend with your pop-ins and shit? Get the fuck out of here. If somebody tells you to turn your fire on one of your own, that motherfucker don't mean you no fucking good at all. If you have gotten to the point where you are boycotting someone on this diaspora, well, by all motherfucking means, let's have a sit down and talk that shit out first. Okay? But that means that you have tried every other motherfucking thing, and we deserve to give each other every fucking opportunity. You give it to the goddamn white man. So if you're boycotting, that means you've exhausted all other possibilities, and I don't see that here. So let's get our shit together. Stop fighting amongst us. There's too many of them out there waiting for us to take each other out so they can come and clean up. Now get it the fuck together.
Now, I can understand how the boycott video may have made some Africans upset off one woman's point of view. This has caused the Africans to enter the group chat. They start to make several vicious videos demeaning Black Americans. One of them even called for war on Black Americans, talking about Africans should ban Black Americans from services such as healthcare and all types of shit. Listen to this quick video, y'all. This shit is crazy.
Trinidad, Haiti, and Africa. If this meet your consent, since the Black American want to go to war, let's try, let's see. All of us that call out one day from work, all of us across the United States, all immigrants call out from work. Yes. If they want to go to war, let's see what they can prove. And also, all immigrants, like your businesses from all Black Americans, simple as that. Don't let them go into your grocery store. Don't let them go into your restaurant. Don't let them go into your salon. You want to go to war? We will. And also, we can ask all our African doctors, yeah, boycott all Black American treatment. Like I said, you don't want to go to war with African. Trust me. We are 54 freaking country. The population of African in the United States is more than your Black American population. Just so you know. That's the reason why 64% of the Democratic vote is immigrant. And out of that 64, 54 is Black. So Black America, you don't want to go to war.
Miss Lady, I understand you upset, but you don't get to come in our house and talk shit. You think you're the only one with a flip-ass lip? You don't get to talk down on our Black American culture. Sorry you haven't realized you were colonized through a different delusional form of Black coloration. I don't know your struggle. I don't know your land, because America was colonized by a different hand with a different color plan. All Blacks have been exploited in thousands of ways. Now is the time to integrate. We all should be moving towards sovereignty and unity, not division in this cruel mental maze of confusion. You don't get to come in our house without taking off your shoes, washing your hands, and honoring that we built this land. Well, let me help you understand one of the clear people's plan. On June 17, 1971, President Nixon officially declared the war on drugs, telling Congress that drug addiction had become a national emergency and that drug abuse was public enemy number one, which became the war they waged on us. The war they waged on us. They didn't drop bombs, they dropped policies, suits and ties with deadly pens, wrote death into law and called it order. They named it the war on drugs, but we knew better. It was a war on us, on skin too rich for their vision, on families too strong for their comfort. They came with badges and left with our fathers, broke down doors at dawn with boots and battering rams, guns drawn on babies, grannies in nightgowns thrown to the floor. They didn't come to heal, they came to hunt. Crack in one hand, cuffs in the other. Dropped poison in our streets, then blamed the sickness on the sick. Funded the pipeline, then blamed the drowned for being wet. Racial profiling became ritual. Brown skin marked for monitoring. Each glance a gun, each stop a sentence. We were suspects before we could even speak, criminalized before we could even dream. You see, they didn't just lock up men. They shattered legacies, stripped the black home of its backbone, stole fathers from sons, mothers from hope, left children to raise themselves on corners and courage. How many tears were taxed as justice? How many prayers were ignored under 3 strikes? They flooded our blocks with drugs, then flooded our prisons with us, but still had the audacity to call us broken? No, we are not broken. We are blood mixed with fire. We are survival stories too strong to silence. We are the echoes of men they tried to bury, women they tried to shame, children they tried to forget. This war was never about drugs. It was about power. It was about keeping us chained without the chains. But hear this now. We remember. We resist. We rise. We speak the truth with no apology. We expose the lie with no fear because we are not statistics. We are the revolution they try to cage. And we will not bow. We will not break. We are the storm. And the system that made war on us better prepare for the war we bring back. To all of the immigrants who are crying out, we're next to be deported, learn your history. Black Americans aren't going nowhere. I challenge you to ask the clear people to tell you who we really are. Oh, how ignorant you sound. This land was not found. This land was occupied before it was colonized. Now clock that T. And always remember, we are the fire that won't die. We are the fire that won't die. We are the sons and daughters of the stolen, dragged through oceans, shackled in iron. But still we rose, back straight, fist bold, our stories etched in blood and soil. They want to bury our past beneath textbooks, erase our names from the blueprints of this land. But this country was built on our callous hands, on our sweat, on our screams they silenced with laws. Cotton crowned kings, sugar fed empires, we were the unpaid architects of the American dream, stacking bricks in Georgia heat, carving railroads through mountains we never owned. No reparations, no recognition, no remorse. But we remember. They want us quiet. They want us gone. They want our pain buried under the stone. But we speak with thunder now. We are the drumbeat under every anthem, the jazz in their silence, the soul in their sin. They can gentrify the neighborhoods, but not the blood soaked into the root. They gave us red lines and nooses, segregated water fountains and white-only signs. But we drank from our own rivers, sang freedom into existence, marched on broken feet with broken hearts, still full of holy fire. Don't ask us to forget. Don't ask us to heal before we've been heard. Don't preach peace while pressing knees to our necks. We are peace when we're not being murdered for being. We are the revolution's breath, the unshakable, unbreakable truth. We are not leaving. This is our home, our fight, our future. And we're not asking permission to belong. We are the descendants of kings and queens who never died, just learned to rise again in America's shadow. We are Black and still here, still rising, still building, and we will not be moved. I want to thank you guys for listening. It really pisses me off how everybody's coming for the Black Americans. When in Africa, right now, at this very instant, Africans are going against Africans. It's so much turmoil over there in Ghana against the Nigerians. Go play in your own country. Go talk about things that's not going right in your own country. But don't tell us we don't have a right to defend or ask for respect in our own country. What do you guys think? I really want to know. Leave a comment below, like, subscribe, and share. And once again, I really enjoyed talking to you today. As always, you don't have to go home, but you got to get the hell on out of here. Until next time.